Yeah, so guys, in this particular video I'll be giving guys a breakdown of how to trade a gap, whereby you would go for weekend. By Friday 10 p.m. the market closes, 10 p.m. GMT plus one Nigeria time, the market closes, and then by Sunday evening, or should I say Sunday night then, which is 10 p.m. also Sunday, that is the time Tokyo session will be opening. So by the time Tokyo session is going to open, the market is going to gap up. The market is going to gap up like this. So now most of the time you will see, whenever the market gaps up like that, the market is going to reverse and then do what is going to come down again, right? So I'll be giving you guys a breakdown of how to take trades like this. It doesn't really happen all the time. Yeah, it doesn't really happen all the time. It's going to gap down sometimes and it's not going to go down sometimes, but most of the time whenever it gaps down, it's going to give you a confirmation whereby you would be able to use it to your advantage. So now I'll give you guys a quick breakdown of how I caught this trade on gold. Yeah, so let's delete all of this first. So now the first thing I did was that, oh, sorry about that. Okay, good. So now the first thing I did was that immediately this gap happened, I went to look out for a change of character. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to look out for a change of character. And how would you look out for your change of character? You need to look out for a change of character in this direction, in this one right here, in this particular direction. That is the only thing you need. You need to look out for a change of character in this particular direction. So now how would you look out for a change of character? As for me, I use a double construction. So I'll be using a double construction to look out for my change of character, and I use a double construction on any time frame, ranging from 1 minute up to 15 minutes whenever I want to look out for my change of character. And I use 1 hour and 4 hours if I want to swing a trade also. So now let's look out for our change of character on the 1 minute time frame. So now, as I said, the first thing I need to do is to look out for my change of character on the 1 minute time frame. If I should look out for my change of character on the 1 minute time frame and it is valid, then I am good to go. So now there are different ways I mark out my change of character. There's the one whereby I would use order block. There are the one where I would use fair value gap, and there are the ones whereby I would use this thing, a candlestick confirmation. That is when I did not see a fair value gap. I did not see a fair value gap. Or I did not see an order block. So I would use a candlestick confirmation. But notice this: my stop loss will still be placed as my point of invalidation. Okay, so that is it. So now the first thing I need to do is to mark out my highs and lows, in which I'll be using to select my double construction. So the first one I am seeing right here is this one right here. I'm seeing this low right here as my break construction 1. I'm seeing this one as my break construction 1. Let us name it this 1, and I am seeing this as my break construction 2. This one right here, I'm seeing this as my break construction 2. I will still be explaining how to carefully mark out your highs and low whenever you want to use the double construction. I will still be explaining that, but that will be in the next video. So do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you will not be able to miss out on a video like this. It's actually a very, very important video. Okay, so this is my break construction 2. This is not something hard, by the way. So this is my break construction. So the next thing I will need to mark out is my inducements, in the sense whereby a lot of people will be trapped and then market would get them stopped out, and then market is going to tap a particular POI and then start reacting from that POI depending on what I am seeing around that zone. Like I said, it's either I use an order block, or I use a fair value gap, or I use a candlestick confirmation, right? So now looking at it, immediately market go structure 1 and structure 2. The next thing we need to look out for is an inducement, right, instead of pullback, which is going to serve as an inducement. And as you can see, when market was coming down here, immediately market broke the structure 1 and 2 with a high momentum. Market retraced back and then broke this low right here. So immediately broke the low. I marked out this eye. I marked out this eye. I marked out this eye as my inducement zone. Good. So I marked out this eye as my inducement zone. So immediately I marked out this eye as my inducement zone. What I needed to do is to check out this check if there is any POI here, and as you can see, there is no POI there. What we have is just a wick above these inducements. A wick above this inducement. Let me write pullback here. Pullback, which is going to serve as your inducement. So good. Good. So this pullback is the one that is going to serve as your inducement, a very, very valid one. So now, as you can see, we don't have an order block here, and neither do we have a fair value gap. No momentum is served here, right? Most of the momentum have been cleared by the pullback, right? So now what I just need to do is to wait for a confirmation, a candlestick confirmation upon this pullback, meaning that the market should clear this pullback. I want to see a candlestick confirmation in this direction immediately. So now let us look at what happened. So as you can see right here, immediately the market cleared this pullback. Immediately the market cleared this pullback, you can see an engulfing candlestick confirmation. This is an engulfing candlestick confirmation, giving us this M pattern. As you can see, giving us this M pattern. Then what did I do? Immediately I see the engulfing confirmation, which is this bearish engulfing candlestick confirmation. I executed my trade immediately, putting my stop loss. Now, mind you, this is the mistake a lot of people make most times. The fact that you've seen a confirmation does not mean, okay, you will now want to put your SL here. Mind you, you are using this particular zone. This is the main change of character. So your SL should be above this place, okay? Your SL should be above this place. And as you can see, I'm placing my SL above here, right here. Then I executed my trade and targeting the low that created the gap. I targeted the low that created this gap. Targeted this low. Targeted this low right here. This high, that created the gap. So that was what I targeted, and then that was how I was being able to catch 1x 29x reward on gold. So mind you, I want to tell you something. This particular pattern needs study. It needs study. It needs repetition. It needs consistency, and then it needs journaling. Meaning that if you should observe a particular pattern like this and you trade it in a particular way, journal it down. It is going to help you in your next trade. Okay, so that is it for today, guys. Mind you, do not forget to subscribe. I'll be dropping another video on how to perfectly mark out your highs and lows whenever you want to identify your double brick of structure. Okay, yeah, see you guys in the next video.